Time blocking is where you plan out your day chunks at a time. And in those chunks, you only have the task that you've assigned to that chunk. This is designed to help you block out distractions so you can be sure to get those things done. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to create your own time block schedule using Google Sheets. Let's begin with a blank Google Sheets spreadsheet. The first thing we'll do is set up a layout of our weekly schedule. And we're also going to make it dynamic so we can change the start time and time increments in just a couple of clicks. So start in cell B2 and type in start time. Then below, enter time gap minutes. Then enter a start time and a minute amount. Next, select cell B5 and type in time, then Sunday. Or you can make this Monday if you want your week starting on Monday instead. Then use the fill handle to extend the weekday list to cell I5. And in cell J5, type in time. Next, select cell B6 and enter equals. Select the start time above. Make this an absolute reference with $signs, and press enter. Then below, enter equals, select the time above, plus select the time gap, make this an absolute reference, then divide by 60, divide by 24, and press enter. Then use the fill handle to copy the formula down until you're at the time that you want to mark the end of your schedule. And if you change the start time or the time gap above, you will adjust all the times below automatically, so adjust these until you have the times you want. Once you do, select all of the times in the time column and copy. Then select the top cell in the time column on the right and paste. Awesome! Now let's add some formatting to make everything look nice. Start by selecting column A, right-click, resize column, set the size to 50, and click OK. Then click here in between the row and column headers to select every cell in the worksheet. Click the Fill Color button, select light gray 1, then set the horizontal alignment to center and the vertical alignment to middle. Also, click this button and select Wrap. Next, turn off the grid lines by going to View, Show, Uncheck Grid Lines. After that, select B2 through C3, click the Fill Color button and select Reset, then click the Borders button, change the color to dark gray 2, and click this to apply all borders. Select B2 through B3, bold the font, and set the fill color to light blue 3, then select column B, right-click, resize column, set the size to 125, and click OK. Then resize column J to size 125 as well. Next, select cell B5 and use Ctrl-A or Command-A if you're a Mac user. This will select your entire time block schedule, and with it selected, go to Fill Color and click Reset. Then select the range B5 through J5, bold the font, set the fill color to light blue 3, go to Borders, and click this to apply an outer border. Then copy, select the cell right below your last time, and paste. After that, select your times on the left, set the fill color to light gray 2, go to Borders, and apply an outer border. Then click the Paint Format button here, and select the times on the right to apply the same formatting. Awesome! To finish the design, select the full space in the middle of your schedule, bold the font, then go to Borders, set the color to light gray 2, and click this to apply inner borders. You're now ready to begin time blocking. To give you a few examples, here's how I like to do it. Let's say I want to block out my gym time from 7 until 8:30 every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'd start by selecting 3 30-minute increments starting from 7 a.m. on Monday, and then click this to merge them together. I'd go to Borders, set the color to dark gray 2, and apply outer borders, and I'd apply a distinct fill color. Finally, I'd type in what this time block is for, so it'd be go to gym or something like that. Then I can just copy and paste the block wherever I want it to go. You can then repeat this process as many times as you want. So for a work meeting on Tuesday from 10 to 12, I'd select the cells, merge them together, set the border, set the fill color, and type in a description. Now, if you'd like to see how else you can use Google Sheets to organize your life, then check out my Google Sheets school community, which I've linked in the description. Otherwise, subscribe for more YouTube content, or check out this video next, and I'll see you in the next one.